Things die. It's part of life.
And if you've ever seen the movie, you already know that it has quite an anti-gun message, which you could obviously tie that back to Brad's situation with losing his sister to gun violence.
It's bad to kill. Guns kill. And you don't have to be a gun.
But anyway, years pass, and it's now 1999, and Brad, he's in his 40s now, but he's still determined to get this movie out to people, to help them, to honor his sister. And Warner Brothers, they haven't released the movie yet, but everyone he screened it to absolutely loves it. The animators love it, the early critics love it. Brad has made several grown men cry by showing them this movie. This could be it. This could become the animated classic that he has always wanted to make. Until the movie premieres and it bombs. And it bombs badly, like really, really badly. Like it cost $50 million to make, but it only made $31 million back. And of course, poor Brad is devastated. I mean, he put years of his life into this movie, and the message was such a personal one to him. And so he starts to wonder, is this it for me? Will I ever direct again? I mean, all these things are going through his head. But then, a few months later, out of nowhere, Brad gets a phone call. And it's from a guy who used to go to school with him back at Cal Arts. This guy, John Lasseter. And John is like, hey bro, loved your work on the Iron Giant. Want to come work at the animation studio that I work at? And Brad's like, alright. Now John just happens to work at a studio that's getting quite a bit of buzz during this time. A studio called Pixar. And so, in the year 2000, Brad comes to work at Pixar, and he reunites with John, his buddy from college.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. Brad's here, Pixar. Yay!
And here at Pixar, Brad gets another chance of making an animated classic. And he starts thinking about all the years of work that he put into the Iron Giant and how much time he spent away from his wife and kids doing the work he loved. And so he ends up being inspired to write a story about a father who has career ambitions of helping people, but these ambitions create a huge problem for his family. And that story becomes a little movie called The Incredibles. And again, Brad puts his heart and soul into making this movie. Like the father, Mr. Incredible, is sort of designed to look like Brad himself. Brad even voices one of the characters himself, Edna Mode.
If you repress, you depress, darling. To impress, you must express.
And so by 2004, the movie is finally done. But Pixar hasn't released it yet. But again, everyone Brad has screened it to loves it. The animators love it, the early critics love it. Then it premieres, finally. And unlike the Iron Giant, this movie blows the fuck up right away, and it makes a ton of money for Pixar. In fact, it's one of the highest grossing movies of the year, earning $600 million. Not only that, it gets 4 Oscar nominations, and it actually wins one for Best Animated Feature.
The Oscar goes to The Incredibles.
And so finally, Brad has achieved his dream of creating an animated movie classic. And it even gets a sequel and video game spin-offs, and there's like a 3rd movie being made. Plus, over time, the Iron Giant finally starts to get the recognition that it had deserved all along. And it is now considered an animated classic in its own right. And if you pay attention at the end of Iron Giant, if you watch the credits, you can actually see that Brad has dedicated the movie to his sister, Susan.